You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready. The rucks staring each other down. Cameron wins it out of the centre. Pendlebury leading from the front, wanting to get on with the job. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Butters takes an excellent grab. Thilthorpe pushes into space and receives the footy.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch them if they keep giving him that sort of space.
Taking no risks with the kick in. That's well played. In no hurry here. Tidy ball. Sparrow with a chance to relieve the pressure. Langford, he's hit up the lead. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Who's front and centre? Barris in space. Can run and carry. Normally delivers. Hipwood had his name written all over it. Kicks inside the forward 50. Lever gets back and should be able to see off the danger. That is very charitable.
To finish off the good work.
Launches it. This will bring the house down. He's landed it.
It seemed like they were always going to get the first. They've made a great start.
One to nothing. Gawn wins it. Pickett. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Ralph Smith. Cameron getting involved. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Pendlebury heads them off at the pass. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Good work rate. The kick lets them down. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Salem marks on centre wing. Doesn't often waste it. Jath might go for a run. Hacking it forward. Steele on a lead. He's made a bright start. Chandler had it and lost it. They've put themselves under pressure. Out of the congestion. Kelly, he might have thought about hand passing. Dacos. Salem. Is anyone home? Punched that like he meant it. Jath. Solid tackle. Attracted a crowd. Turner. That's good work rate. A chance to clear now. The runner will be out in a minute. Clever kick. Punched away. Hipwood. He's besieged. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Cameron with a deft tap. Kelly, quick snap is off target.
That ball should be heading back to the centre. Horrible mess.
The ball's been living at one end. Langdon got to the right position and hung on. It's a dreadful mistake. Can he impose himself on the match? Turner tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Neil Bullen swoops and kicks a goal.
They've wasted no time applying some scoreboard pressure. It's been a fine start.
They've hit the ground running and they're looking in fine form. Punch clear. Pendlebury. They'll need to limit his influence. Anyone's ball. Hipwood. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Cameron wins it out of the centre. Pendlebury. Hipwood marks it centre half forward. Searching kick. Zerha. Great hands there.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Zerha, you know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying. One team's come to play and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. Cameron with the tap. Pendlebury. Quality delivery by foot. They're moving the footy quickly. Zerha has it within range.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
He's looking ominous already. There might just be a bag on offer today.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Pendlebury, Cameron, that'll be play on. Terrific tackle, showing real strength. Archie, Petty, reads the play so well. Gawn in the centre square. They desperately need a goal. Langdon goes without it. He's lost it. It's a hot footy. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Cameron showing his skills. Hewitt. Hipwood. He's outmarked two of them. What a first turn they're having. Archie finds himself unattended. They're irrepressible at the moment. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Cameron slaps it out. Couldn't get a disposal. Gawn. Barris in the centre square. Complete commitment. Sparrow rolling the sleeves up. Aaliyah intercepts. Little one to half-back. Kelly with a chance to run. Can he hit a target? Archie has got loose. He's generally a good kick. Aaliyah gives it everything. Well played. They're huffing and puffing. Taking out some frustration possibly. Zerha will take some stopping. That's sloppy play. I felt that one from here. Howes with a steal. Good looking kick. Barris wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? Drives it inside the forward 50. Pickett is dangerous when he has space. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Cameron showing his skills. Hewitt, he's lost possession. Butters, he's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
This is an unbelievable start. Gawn with the tap. Tholstrup. The midfield battle so important. In no man's land. Manages to get off a handball. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. The tackle slips high. Free kick. Dacos intercepts on centre wing. Looking to extend this margin. Turner making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why.
Just about a certainty.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
Surely they can't keep this pace up. The two big men do battle. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. The Sharon hits the deck. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Honours the lead. They've got time to put the kettle on. Wilmot doing what he does best. Throw in deep in the pocket.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Cameron with a deft tap. Hewitt. The non-preferred lets him down.
You've got to be more careful than that coming out of defence. This would give him a shot of confidence.
Snap around the body. It's there.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
That goal was a while coming. It was looking like a goalless turn for them. The big men fly. Couldn't burst through. Gawn. He's so good in close. Sparrow. What can he do with it? Might be time for one more score here. Gets his kick despite the heat. It must be his birthday. Going for territory. Langdon went bang. It's a tough game. He's so clean with the footy. Lindsay recognising the urgency. They're well set up behind the ball. Bombing it in won't work. He doesn't waste many. Ralph Smith has found some space. His field kicking is normally first rate. I think we're all shell-shocked at how one-sided this has been. What a remarkable quarter of footy. Time to check in with Gary.
It doesn't happen too often that a game has been decided by quarter time, but that might be the case here. One side has been magnificent and the other has had no answers at all. We might have to start flicking through the record books at some stage.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Cameron has had his measure today. Pickett. Salem couldn't hold it under pressure. Sharp. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Bouncing ball. Tholstrup. You asked for it. You got it. He's had little impact so far. Sharp. Got to get rid of it. In the back is the call. What's he got on offer? Alarm bells are ringing. That's skillful. Wilmot with a terrific mark deep in defence. Penetrating ball. Langdon couldn't finish what he started. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Defence 101 there. Barris gathers on the half volley. Kelly, Cole. They might be caught out on the turnover. Windsor, Kentfield with a little bit of time. Van Rooyen has a vice-like grip.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He converts and narrows the margin.
You wouldn't think they could win the game, but they might just make them a little nervous.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope. Just a glimmer. Cameron, he's worth his weight in gold. Hewitt, Kelly. Finally, they go inside 50. Salem makes good contact. Rioli, one behind.
The coach might make him do 20 push-ups for that.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Felt the pressure. This will go very wide. Oh, it's been paid. That's a brave decision.
It's an unpopular rule, but it does keep the ball in play more often. Straight in front, should not miss.
They don't come easier. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. The two big men do battle. Pendlebury. Archie, dangerous to leave on his own. Good work rate.
You'd like to be leading out a full forward to some of these midfielders. They are white hot today.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. This one might be settled now. Cameron is teaching him a lesson. Pendlebury, Hipwood, all alone in the centre square. This will be his 5th inside 50. Howes heads them off at the pass. Provides some run. That's a useful ball. The spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Into the pocket he goes. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
Oh, I'm glad I'm not out there playing in the back line. It's a tough job today.
Cameron could do this with his eyes closed. Hewitt. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Gawn wins it. Rivers. That was almost handed to him. It's there!
They're really opening them up. Right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
The buzzards are circling. Rucks go at it. Tholstrup. Rivers. They've put themselves under pressure. Kicks to a contest. Punched away. Lever. And they're out of trouble. Dacos takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? No sign of them dropping off. Cameron has floated forward.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead. It's all one-way traffic now. Cameron, it's been a mighty performance. Pendlebury, he couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Sees an opportunity and plays on. Sharp presents in space. Bombs it in. Lever will bail his team out again. It's a dominant display. Who's front and centre? Lindsay. He's been accosted. Cole. He'll be sore in the morning. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Gawn got his palm to it. Pickett. That's symptomatic of their day. Ralph Smith. Dacos. They're irrepressible at the moment. Hipwood gets to the front spot. They're moving the footy quickly. Thilthorpe marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Gawn wins the tap. Pickett. Windsor. Who was he aiming for? Petty. He's drawn a crowd. Delivers to centre half forward. Anyone's ball. Absorbs the pressure. That's not like him. Harassed into an error. De Koning farms it out. Petty intercepts the hand pass. He's set upon. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Gawn with the tap. Sharp doing the grunt work. Great anticipation. What a game he's having. De Koning. Hipwood getting involved. No way through there, and they'll reset. Gawn palms it down. Steele. Doesn't often waste it. That's a bit of a gift. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Cole, all on his own. They're hungry for more. Lever, we've seen that before. Zerha got the handball away. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Gawn on a lead. Neat little worm burner. Howes can keep it moving. He's generally a good kick. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Delivers a long ball. Lever can't mark. Met solidly. Sharp. Langford. Can he find a teammate? Lever claims a terrific contested mark at centre half back. They've got winners all over the park. Kelly, strong grab. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Cripps, great body work. This is a joy to watch.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
He kicks the goal. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Gawn palms it down. Sharp. Langford. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Steele felt the pressure there. Who's got the wheels? Langford manages to get off a handball. Steele just had to get it out. He's wrapped up. Throws it on the boot. Time to turn on the Jets. Windsor desperate to win it back. They desperately need a goal. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Gawn. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Lindsay, errant handball, and they've turned it over. Archie knew where the help was. Cameron. Rioli. His hand passing is a weapon. Thilthorpe takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. The big men fly. Pickett. They've coughed it up. Pendlebury under pressure. This is promising. Butters. Great play. Hipwood. Marks. That's hard to stop.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has. It's been an absolute avalanche. Cameron palms it down. Pendlebury. They cannot keep him quiet. Lever saw that coming. That's one of the easier decisions the umpire will have to make. Turner working hard and being rewarded. What's he got on offer? In no hurry here. It's a dreadful mistake. Forward they go again. Neil Bullen gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
He kicked that superbly. It was always a goal, right off the boot.
The way they're going, you wouldn't bet against them sneaking one more in here. Cameron continues to have his way. Pendlebury, he's hit up the lead.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
He's kicking at his second, but he'll have to settle for one, at least for now. Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all. What's happening down there, Gary?
I suspect there are a few downhill skiers copying a dressing down from the coach. They haven't been working nearly hard enough in defensive transition, and it's put the back line under enormous pressure. The best sides work just as hard defensively as they do offensively, but that seems lost on this team at the moment.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Cameron is giving him a bath. Pendlebury, quality delivery by foot, crosses the paint. Hilthorpe takes a beauty.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
That is going very close, not close enough.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Back into play. Windsor has found some space. Good looking kick. They're moving the footy well here. That's a useful ball. Honours the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Lindsay, dangerous to leave on his own. Pickett on centre wing is marked. I've liked his game today. Slipped through his fingers. Archie dealt with the pressure. Hewitt, Pendlebury in the right spot. Inside 50 with the kick. Hipwood is hard to beat one-on-one.
To put the icing on the cake.
This for the ideal start. He's made good connection, and they have the first of the term. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Pendlebury leading from the front. He's lost possession. Butters. Hewitt. He's struck it well. It'll go close. He's got it. That's a great finish. I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Gawn, the winner there. Sharp, taken to ground. He just keeps racking up disposals. Navigated the traffic. Pendlebury, Ralph Smith. It'll take his best. Not looking likely. But behind.
The way they've kicked a goal today, you wouldn't have been surprised if that had gone through too.
Trying to catch them out. Jaff pushes into space and receives the footy. Well-weighted kick. Sparrow closed him down. Neil Bullen leads his opponent. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Oh, that'll be contentious. Was he under sufficient pressure?
I think a few people might have just switched the TV off after that decision. One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. Good ruck work. Rivers, Langford, Dacos runs onto it. He picked his pocket. He stopped in his tracks. Panicked under pressure. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. Hipwood, he's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception. If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Pendlebury, stripped to the footy. Kentfield, Sharp. Is anyone home? And inside 50 goes begging. Normally delivers. Lindsay with the big fist. Archie gets the kick away. Hipwood has a vice-like grip.
He's been reminiscent of Lockett and Dunstall the way he's kicked a goal today.
This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The only competition they've got out there is each other. Cameron, he's worth his weight in gold. Pendlebury, Petty, went bang. Hipwood, he just dropped it. Rivers, burst through the middle. Can they turn back the tide? Van Rooyen demanded the footy and got it. The defence is disorganised. Ridley ensures that foray will come to nothing. A chance to clear now. Good thinking and good execution too. They'll take the patient approach. Dacos in space can run and carry. They're hungry for more. Gee, they're playing well. Who was he aiming for? Salem tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Lever almost couldn't help but fall on his back there. Tidy ball. The kick is precise. He's been industrious. Ralph Smith making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Pendlebury, Archie. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one.
Knowing that you have to stop a certain player and actually being able to do it are two completely different things. He's got a hold of them today.
This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Cameron has been dominant in the ruck. Pendlebury, that's a strong mark.
It'll take something special, but maybe it's that kind of day.
Not a great kick. No one can mark. Cameron, he's been accosted. Neil Bullen wins a hard ball. Rioli, you have to be tough to play this game. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Kentfield smashes it out of there. Lindsay got the handball away. Langford, good build-up. Squeezes the kick. It's not a fair fight. Does well under pressure. That's symptomatic of their malaise. They've got winners all over the park. Butters gets to the front spot.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Good ruck work. Rivers, he's only had the one inside 50. The kick was centimetre perfect. Just has to hit a target. Aaliyah will bail his team out again. Chips to half-back. Not the required journey. Steele gathers. Couldn't get a disposal. The umpire was compelled. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Steele will finish off a tremendous passage of play.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
From the pocket, looks good, is good. Can they follow that goal up with another? Cameron is teaching him a lesson. Pendlebury gives it everything. Hilthorpe had his name written all over it.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
They get full value for a deep entry. Normal service has resumed. Cameron has had his measure today. Pendlebury, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Hipwood. Zerha knew where the help was. Rioli just had to get it out. They've worked it well. It's a goal!
Defence isn't just the thing that keeps the neighbour's dog out. This team's got a few too many downhill skiers for my liking.
De Koning, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Pendlebury, Hipwood marks it centre half forward.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
It's a deep kick. De Koning marks close to goal. That's poor checking.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
No problems there.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is, it's been allowed to be good.
Kentfield slaps it out. Steele has some attention to deal with. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Clever kick. That's well played. Playing for pride now. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Looking to extend this margin. Hilthorpe, he's taken a beauty.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
Leans back and drills it.
We've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. Pendlebury spills out in the tackle. Butters. Neil Bullen, strong grab.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it. Have a look at that margin. De Koning could do this with his eyes closed. Pendlebury. Sharp affects the turnover. He'll be sore in the morning. Felt the pressure there. Windsor stripped of it. Gets his kick despite the heat. Ralph Smith. That's good work rate. That didn't travel far enough. Bangs it long. And we'll have a throw in. Same old, same old. Kelly, can he find a teammate? Neil Bullen gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He's been unbelievable. That's his 4th contested mark.
Bends it around the body. That won't be a goal. It won't even be a behind. It didn't seem believable at half-time, and it still doesn't. Just look at that scoreboard. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Well, there's no sugarcoating it. This is an absolute father of a hiding. It really does feel like these two sides do not belong in the same league. One wonders what the final margin will be. It has been grim indeed.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. De Koning continues to have his way. Pendlebury. Cripps. That's a powerful hand pass. He's been dispossessed. Howes is calm in a crisis. Who's front and centre? Tholstrup. Salem under pressure. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Great anticipation. Crunching tackle. Petty doesn't often waste it. Barras takes an excellent grab. Another forward 50 entry. Cripps uses the body well.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
Kicking for his first. Punched away. Lever. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
That is going very close. It's a goal. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. De Koning. It's been a mighty performance. Pendlebury. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
They're giving them a smashing in the middle and providing the forward with high-class service, and the forwards are making the most of it.
Struck it well. No problems there. If I'd known it was going to be like this, I'd have called in sick. Cameron showing his skills. Was that a throw? Kelly. Turner doing what he does best. Petty. That's careless kicking. Searching kick. Lindsay had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. And they're away. It's come unstuck. Towards the goal mouth. Ralph Smith. He's outmarked 2 of them.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
You can put this one in the book. That was too easy. They're going to eat the bones too. Cameron, just for something different. Pendlebury, Kentfield. It's a tough game. They're tackling with venom today. Cameron, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances. He won't be happy with that one. Pendlebury, Hipwood. They're on a tear and they're dealing maximum damage. Have a go, you mugs. Cameron, this is getting monotonous. Pendlebury goes long. Philthorpe wins the contest hands down.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered. No, your television isn't broken. That is the score. Cameron has rucked tirelessly. Kentfield, can he hit a target? Quality delivery by foot. Good-looking kick. Wilmot thwarts them again. No sign of them dropping off. They're a pleasure to watch. Junk times come early. Cameron, dangerous to leave on his own. I've liked his game today. Cripps dishes it off. Cameron, what a hand pass. Jack popped up out of nowhere. He's generally a good kick. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Dacos works hard to present. They've got winners all over the park. Jack clears the area. Kentfield throws it on the boot. Sparrow on a lead. What's he got on offer? Barris heads them off at the pass. His field kicking is normally first rate. Sparrow intercepts on centre wing. He'd like that one back. Dacos, slick hands. Cripps navigated the traffic. Hipwood just shoveled it out. The sprint is on. Kelly. Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer. In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed. Cameron, he's worth his weight in gold. Pendlebury honours the lead. Who was he aiming for? Punched that like he meant it. Salem. And they're out of trouble. Hewitt making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's drawn a crowd. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Cameron, he is simply too good. Kelly, stripped of the footy. Sharp. Salem, spoils. He's set upon. Had some assistance. Dacos. It's loose inside the 50. Hipwood has been irrepressible. Can they catch them out on the turnover? They could be vulnerable here. Sets a task for the forwards. Hipwood is so strong one-on-one.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception. It's the ultimate humiliation. Cameron wins it down. Sharp competing fiercely. He's only had the one inside 50. Poor footy there. Normally delivers. Archie with a chance to run. Kicks to space. Zerha out of the congestion. Butters lurking menacingly. Petty desperate to win it back. Gets the kick away. Dealt with the pressure. Pendlebury in no man's land. Kelly takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. Brutality has a new name. Cameron has been dominant in the ruck. Pendlebury. Neil Bullen is in the clear and marks uncontested.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
They've been running hot, but not this time.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Windsor has found some space. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Rivers had his name written all over it. Well played. That's symptomatic of their malaise. What's he got on offer? Sizes up what's ahead. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Laurie needs to be quick. Can't get hold of it. Pickett. He's suddenly a popular man. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. They might as well not have a run. Kelly. Rioli farms it out. Hipwood. Butters. So influential today. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Probing ball. Cripps with the intercept mark. Can he find a teammate? Langford went bang. They could be in here if it sits. Terrific forward pressure. Big tackle laid. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
That is not the place to get caught holding the pill. He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
No trouble at all. What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Cameron got his palm to it. Pendlebury. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Good work rate. Looking to hit up the short option. Kelly wins it back. Great mark. They're hungry for more. Howes tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Turner, ever reliable, lays it off. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
Like it or not, players do have an obligation to keep the ball in play when in possession. Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Turner goes short with the kick in. Windsor, good kick. Rioli cuts it off. Puts the foot down, and away he goes. Heads for the pocket. Hewitt continuing to win the hard ball. Zerha takes the hand pass. He's kicked a goal. De Koning has had his measure today. Pendlebury has it on a string. Gives it everything. Thilthorpe, too big, too strong, too good.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Isn't footy more fun when forwards are kicking big bags?
It's a scoreboard we never thought we'd see. A staggering display of brutality and ruthlessness. That wasn't much of a contest, Half. How did you see it?
All that talk about being able to match their opponent's intensity seems hollow now. They weren't even able to take a single quarter off them, which should greatly disappoint them. Perhaps they're not quite as advanced as they thought they were. Back to the drawing board, I reckon.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. Big roar as the umpire holds the footy aloft. Cameron, the winner there. Pendlebury comes free in the tackle. Visentini, Ware. They'll compete inside the 50. Wilmot clears the area. The sprint is on. Barris saw that coming. That's poor play. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
One goal straight plays, no score. Cameron palms it down. Pendlebury. The kick was centimetre perfect. Crosses the paint. Neil Bullen has it within range.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He makes no mistake. Good match so far. Cameron wins it. Pendlebury trying to find a path. Hipwood is cool under pressure. Is that holding the ball? Dacos. They might be caught out on the turnover. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Cameron gets his hand to it. Pendlebury, Hipwood. It's a tough game. Kelly only knows one way. Dacos must be incorrect disposal. It is.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Kicks laterally. Ware can keep it moving. Clever kick. Who's front and centre? Cole. Blasts away. Ram is calm in a crisis. Good thinking and good execution too. He's hit up the lead. That's skillful. Well played. What's he got on offer? Takes the short option. They could almost have raffled it. Searching kick. The kick's gone nowhere. Archie, Kelly provides some run. He's made a hot start to this match. Thilthorpe can line up and potentially give them the lead.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. The two big men do battle. Pendlebury has some attention to deal with. Hipwood on a lead. Can he hit a target? Marshall tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That's not like him. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Visentini gets his hand to it. Butters. Big tackle laid. Run down from behind. Navigated the traffic. Lord met solidly. You have to be tough to play this game. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire. It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. They've got their tails up now. Cameron wins it. Pendlebury. They'll need to limit his influence. Hipwood working hard and presenting well. You can see their confidence growing. A little overzealous there and they'll get out of trouble. Keeps it low. Ware presents in space. Taking time to assess the options. Salem read that one like a book. Marshall saves the day. Some indirect ball movement here. What can they muster from the back half? Short pass looks good. McKinley with a chance to run. And they're away. Farrell has found some space. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Gives it everything. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. And we'll have a throw in. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
You get the feeling both coaches will be happy for this to remain a defensive scrap. Taking away your opposition's strength is such a focus for coaches, and both teams did a good job of that in the first term. You've still got to find ways to score, though.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Visentini showing his skills. Mead spills out in the tackle. Horn-Francis. Bad error there. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Zerha has a way of drawing the footy.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Good-looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal. It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Cameron has got on top. Pendlebury. Was that a throw? Dacos sends them inside 50 again. Neil Bullen. It's a desperate tackle. They're tackling with great intent. Cameron has had his measure today. Pendlebury almost threw it out.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
Rinse and repeat. Rucks go at it. Pendlebury, good vision there. Jones wins it back. Horn-Francis gets to the front spot. Evans pushes into space and receives the footy. Normally delivers. Spent what he didn't have. Kelly dealt with the pressure. Mills. Archie manages to get off a handball. Hipwood getting involved. Visentini, strong grab. That's a well-placed kick. Salem spoils. Dacos continuing to win the hard ball. Pendlebury, they've got all the momentum and they've busted this one right open. It's a handy buffer they've established. Good ruck work. Pendlebury read it well. They've found the magic formula. Hipwood throws it on the boot. Punched away. Zerha out of the congestion. That's a dreadful hand pass. That is not the place to turn it over.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. It's easy.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
He's normally deadly with those snaps, so it's a surprise to see him miss that one.
Evans with the footy. Aliyah all on his own. A chance to clear now. Hipwood wins it back. Great mark.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
Launches it. This will bring the house down. He's landed it.
That was a superb solo effort to take a big contested grab and then convert a difficult set shot. Team lifting stuff.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Visentini showing his skills. Butters, Watkins, Pendlebury leads his opponent. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Cameron wins the hit out. Kelly, foot race on. Who can get there first? Dacos, Farrell went bang. Cripps, Hipwood, too big, too strong, too good.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work, but he's got it. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Cameron is giving him a bath. Pendlebury, which way will it bounce? Mills gets his kick despite the heat. Marshall is a rock in defence. Archie takes an excellent grab. Looking to extend this margin. Thilthorpe finds himself unattended.
To finish off the good work.
He's already got one. Now he's got two. The scoreboard is starting to get ugly. Cameron is teaching him a lesson. Somehow release the ball. Butters, stripped of it. Butters, wanting to get on with the job. Good penetration on the kick. Farrell making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cripps, Kelly. Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all.
Time to check in with Gary.
Hit out, clearance, inside 50, shot on goal. Rinse and repeat. At some point, you'd think the opposition would do something about it. Anyone can look good against a team that would rather be anywhere else, but credit to them for taking full advantage. I'd be amazed if anything changes.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Hipwood had it and lost it. Has to be clean. Cripps takes the hand pass. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He's wrapped up. That's not 15. Shoved him in the back. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Cripps. Rioli! He's taken a beauty.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
They've put their foot down, and their opponents don't look like they can go with it.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Cameron wins it. Couldn't burst through. Watkins, Burgoyne, Vizentini. Approaching the 50. Clever kick. Whitlock. That's a big play. Can he impose himself on the match? It's a bad mistake. Taking time to assess the options. Trying to catch them out. Looking to hit up the short option. McKinley runs onto it. It's there! They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. The big men fly. Rosie, Watkins, quick kick towards centre half forward. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? I've liked his game today. Not his finest moment. He might have thought about the corridor. Evans doing what he does best. Archie. Hipwood leading from the front. Farms it out. Cameron breaks the line. Touch and go. Misses.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Manages to find a teammate. Doesn't often waste it. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Waiting for someone to come at him. The ump calls play on. Salem gets to the front spot and can line them up. Can he hit a target? Second effort needed. Burgoyne. That's good work rate. Searching kick. Dacos. Time and again he gets to the right place. What a game he's having. Ram saw that coming. He's been industrious. Salem read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Kelly has a vice-like grip. Just has to hit a target. Jones. Farrell outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. He's generally a good kick. Berry can keep it moving. Picking their way through. It's a dreadful mistake. Looking to get it down there quickly. Farrell with the big fist. No easy exit. Oh, that'll be contentious. Was he under sufficient pressure?
I think a few people might have just switched the TV off after that decision. Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He completes the formalities. Normal service has resumed. Cameron wins it out of the centre. Mills can send them into attack. He sends them inside for the fourth time. Thilthorpe is the man on the spot and he's marked.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's got 4. He's having a big impact. This one might be settled now. Vizentini smashes it out of there. Durden. It's a tough game. They're tackling with venom today. Cameron continues to have his way. Ware runs onto it. Berry, great body work. What's he got on offer? He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Salem, might be time for one more score here. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
No one's come from so far back at three-quarter time, so they're going to have to make history to win. The current record comeback from three-quarter time is 45 points. which the Brisbane Bears achieved in 1995 against Hawthorn at the Gabba.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Punch clear. Burgoyne. Butters. Popped up out of nowhere. Turned over. Ware. Running in support. Durden. Navigated the traffic. Visentini. The kick's gone nowhere. Manages to get off a handball. That's unusual. Ware. Lever with a terrific mark deep in defence. They've got winners all over the park. Wilmot pushes into space and receives the footy. What can they muster from the back half? Out wide with the kick. Gee, they're playing well. Normally delivers. This is good ball movement. They're irrepressible at the moment. Neil Bullen, dangerous to leave on his own. Thilthorpe drops into the hole and marks.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
Thilthorpe,
He can hurt them again, and he does.
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
we didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Cameron, he's worth his weight in gold. He's lost it. Mills gathers in the centre square. Zerha is in the clear and marks uncontested.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. The buzzards are circling. Visentini wins it out of the centre. Vaughan Francis does the roving. No one can mark. He's under close attention. The fans will be happy to see this. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Visentini got his palm to it. Vaughan Francis. He's got it. Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Cameron punches it out of the ruck. He's been dispossessed. Rosie got to get it on quickly. And that's a letdown. Ignoring the corridor for now. Good thinking and good execution too. He's done brilliantly. Mills, great hands there. Can he find a teammate? It's come unstuck. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Cripps reads the ball so well. Inside 50 with the kick. McKinlay. He's not one to take a backward step. Throws it on the boot. Time to turn on the Jets. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Visentini wins it. Dealt with the pressure. Burgoyne. Crunching tackle. Rinse and repeat. Good ruck work. Burgoyne. I felt that one from here. Kicks to space. Ball to be won on centre wing. Berry. Burgoyne closed him down. That's commitment to the cause. Gets a kick away. Farrell goes long. Salem got a fist in. You can't question his commitment. What can they generate? In no man's land. Cripps goes laterally. Butters with a chance to run. He hasn't been himself today. Evans spoils. Cameron. Hipwood. Slick hands. Rioli. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
Normal service has resumed.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. The big men fly. Vaughan Francis gets his kick despite the heat. Barris thwarts them again. He's got an option in the centre square. Salem gets to the front spot. They've opened them up here. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Defence 101 there. Jones, Ram, working hard and being rewarded. Durden has found some space. He's been quiet. Can't hang on under close attention. Barris gathers.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort.
They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Quality delivery by Foot. Full time. There was only ever one winner today. That is a crushing victory, and they will be delighted with their performance.
That wasn't much of a contest.
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. The rucks staring each other down. De Koning wins the first ruck contest. Flanders. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Rucks go at it. Treloar. That could come back to bite. Who's got the wheels? They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Philippou uses the body well. Marshall marks. That's hard to stop.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Going for territory. Who's front and centre? Ralph Smith gets the kick away. Time to turn on the Jets. Archie spills out in the tackle. Sinclair has it now on centre wing. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Cameron with the tap. Kelly, he probably should have hand-passed. Butters gathers in the centre square. Hipwood, Archie, not on my watch, he says. You have to be tough to play this game. No fluency for either side yet. De Koning wins it, cops some unwanted attention. The kick's gone nowhere. Treloar, he split the middle.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
One goal straight plays, one behind. Cameron with a deft tap. Treloar. Good thinking and good execution too. Searching kick. Zerha had his name written all over it.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more. So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Good ruck work. Treloar comes free in the tackle. Boxall, Wilson under pressure. Owens, Kelly accepted the invitation. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Cameron looking for territory. Treloar stripped of the footy. He's made a hot start to this match. Thilthorpe, too big, too strong, too good.
To finish off the good work.
It's a big kick. It'll make the distance. We'll wait on the goal umpire. Full points. What a kick.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
It's all one way so far. Good ruck work. Flanders, Sinclair. You can't question his commitment. Wilson, Boxall, Lever couldn't hold it under pressure. Wilmot is calm in a crisis. They must tidy up their kicking. Clever handball. Cameron kicks inside the forward 50. He would have fancied his chances from there. Reed takes a bounce. It's a goal.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Cameron got his palm to it. Flanders gathers cleanly. Philippou, strong grab. Tidy ball. Sharman is the man on the spot and he's marked.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
They sorely need a goal and he delivers. It was a long time coming, but maybe that can start something. The big men fly. Flanders, he's been busy so far. It's come unstuck. What's he got on offer? It's a high ball. Chance gone begging. Reed. Drop pass. Goal! So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. De Koning showing his skills. Boxall. Good disciplined defence. Philippou. That could be a goal-saving tackle. That's a bit of a waste. Managed to get a handball away. Taken to ground. He's drawn a crowd. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Cameron with a deft tap. Treloar is there. Can he find a teammate? Wanganeen Malira got a fist in. He didn't break stride. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Sometimes there is such a thing as getting ahead too far too soon. Having a sizable lead can change your mentality, make you conservative or perhaps complacent. They'll expect the response from their opposition, but they just need to keep doing what's got them into such a great position.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Burns can take some time and find the right option. Sinclair, dangerous to leave on his own. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Look at him go. Pendlebury needs to be quick, honours the lead. Gives it everything. Caminiti with the big fist. They need a spark. Pendlebury wins it back. Great mark. He had prior opportunity.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
The runner will be out in a minute. Who's at home? Kelly! He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He'll surely go back and slot this.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Cameron wins it out of the centre. Treloar, Hipwood on a lead. What's he got on offer? You can see their confidence growing. Stocker, no easy exit. They're tackling with venom today. De Koning looking for territory. Sinclair, Boxall, Windhager doesn't often waste it. No one can mark. Pendlebury continuing to win the hard ball. Bombs it in. Ralph Smith, he's taken a beauty.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. De Koning got his palm to it. Boxall. Owens. He's so good in close. Windhager. He's hit up the lead.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Hammers it home. They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. De Koning has probably got the points at this stage. Treloar, the kick is precise. Just has to hit a target. Thumped away. Windhager. Boxall out of the congestion. Sinclair. McRae with a little bit of time. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Is anyone home? Caminiti doing what he does best. Dealt with the pressure. Thilthorpe lays it off. Cripps, you asked for it, you got it. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. The two big men do battle. Kelly, ball spills free in the tackle. Zerha reads the play so well. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. No leniency from the umpire there.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Boxall can't mark. Ralph Smith desperate to win it back. Archie bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. Treloar leading from the front. Vital contest coming up. Taking out some frustration possibly. It'll be tossed in the pocket.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
De Koning has got on top. Kelly read it better than anyone. Gets the kick away. Wanganeen Malira. That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. What's he got on offer? They desperately need a goal. Barris spoils. Wanganeen Malira. No arguments there. His field kicking is normally first rate. You can't afford to do that too often. Penetrating ball. Stocker judged the flight well. Wanganeen Malira works hard to present. Good work rate. They need a mark. Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
I'm not sure whether this is a case of not listening to what the coach is saying or just being unable to put it into practice. Either way, they're easy to play against at the moment, as the scoreboard shows. They need to get back to basics and build from there.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Boxall throws it on the boot. They might be caught out on the turnover. They can smell victory. Burns clears the area. De Koning, Treloar getting their handball game going. Hipwood, Cripps, handballs it to nobody. Treloar, that has to hurt. Burns affects the turnover. Marshall takes a beauty. Normally delivers. Keeler happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Poor footy there. Kicks inside the forward 50. That's an impressive mark.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. De Koning wins it down like Batman and Robin. The kick was centimetre perfect. He'll pump them into attack once more. Thilthorpe in the clear.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. The two big men do battle. Kelly wins a hard ball. Treloar sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
This one might be settled now. De Koning with the tap. Boxall, Cameron, Treloar breaks the line.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
And that's a letdown. Searching kick. Wanganeen Malira. We've seen that before. Archie. Reed runs onto it. Butters. It's on the way. And there's another nail in the coffin. The buzzards are circling. De Koning with the tap. Flanders. They've coughed it up. Gets his kick despite the heat. Philippou gathers. Boxall drives it inside the forward 50. Higgins will take some stopping. The umpire says he had no prior. De Koning smashes it out of there. Treloar gathers. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Wanganeen Malira picks off the pass. Probing ball. Philippou gets a good bounce. Feeling the heat. They cannot keep him quiet.
The ump's not feeling forgiving today.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire.
Kicks to centre wing. They've opened them up here. Kicks to space. Hipwood onto it in a flash. He's gone. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Cameron with the tap. He still found a way. Wanganeen Malira leads his opponent. That's commitment to the cause. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
De Koning, great body work. Sizes up what's ahead. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Crosses the paint. Wilkie tries to spike it out of the danger zone. De Koning, he's put it through.
It's got ugly, and there's every chance it'll get even ugly.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Cameron wins the tap. Treloar inside 50 with the kick. De Koning marks it centre half forward. Can he find a teammate? Thilthorpe. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
No problems there. The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Marshall showing his skills. Boxall. Keeler has a vice-like grip. What's he got on offer? Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
I reckon a few players slipped into me mode in that quarter. When the team is being badly beaten, there's a subconscious tendency to become more insular and worry about your own game. But you've got to be thinking about what you can do to be a better teammate. Too few players are in the right mindset to my eye.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Boxall needed to be clean and wasn't. Keeler, Philippou playing for pride now. Owens needs help.
He's just run that out.
One wonders which side will be happy to hear the final siren.
Marshall looking for territory. Sinclair. McRae puts his head over it. Boot, ball, goal!
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
Can they follow that goal up with another? The two big men do battle. Sinclair reads the tap well. Punched away. Hall will keep coming. Desperate defence. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage.
In a strange way, the game being over as a contest might just free them up. They've got nothing to lose from here.
Cripps, was that a legal disposal? They've put themselves under pressure. He's caught.
The fans will be happy to see this.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Good ruck work. McRae onto it. Ralph Smith intercepts the hand pass. Cameron, Pendlebury, Butters, farms it out, lays it off. Cripps had some assistance. They've worked it well. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
Normal service has resumed. The big men fly. He's so good in close. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Sets a task for the forwards. Archie, he's taken a beauty.
He hasn't missed yet. Can he keep a clean sheet?
He's kicked it like an arrow.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is it's been allowed to be good.
Boxall feeds it out. Sinclair. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Even with the game well won, their pressure is still elite. Cameron wins it. Treloar. He just keeps racking up disposals. Cripps on a lead. Reed is in the clear and marks uncontested.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
Leans back and drills it.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Cameron palms it down. Treloar. Burns accepted the invitation.
Slipped through his fingers.
They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Going for territory. Who's front and centre? De Koning. They desperately need a goal. Windhager. It's been that kind of day for them. Gets the kick away. Good disciplined defence. Hipwood.
Reed. Not on my watch, he says.
Philthorpe.
We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
The big men fly. Flanders. That's symptomatic of their day. Cameron. Treloar in the right spot. They're moving the footy quickly. Caminiti is there in defence. Clever kick. Rioli wins it back. Great mark. He's had little impact so far. Reed outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt. De Koning smashes it out of there. Flanders turned over. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Cameron cuts it off. Comes free in the tackle. How did he get rid of it?
Illegally, says the ump.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Hall pushes into space and receives the footy. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Pendlebury couldn't finish what he started. Cole with a steal. That's a dreadful hand pass. Should have done better. They could be vulnerable here. What's he got on offer? They've got winners all over the park. Defence 101 there. Zerha caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Doesn't often waste it. Quality delivery by foot.
You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
Gosh, it's hard to know what to say about that. That was an utter evisceration of a team ill-equipped to compete today.
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Cameron wins the first tap. Treloar, he's lost it. Pitnet, terrific tackle.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Dean, he's generally a good kick. Who's front and centre? Florence. Through the centre square he goes. Crosses the paint. Mackay! He's plucked it and should have a shot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
No time like the present. Langford takes a beauty. Waiting for someone to come at him. Cameron can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? Cole has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. Wilmot uses the body well. Searching kick. McGovern makes good contact. Hipwood, he's lost possession. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Cameron wins it. Kelly. Hipwood out of the congestion. Pendlebury. Boyd is calm in a crisis. Gives away a free and the moment passes. That's skillful. Ainsworth stripped of it. Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Who's at home? Reed finds himself unattended.
They should be on the board with a goal.
.6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post. Back into play. Hewitt pushes into space and receives the footy. Butters takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? Heads for the pocket. Young should be able to get them out of trouble. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. It's been paid. I think they prefer you to kick it to the opposition.
Harsh in the eyes of some, but I think it's a fair call. Should be able to think his way through this.
Snap around the body. It's there.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Pitnet showing his skills. Cripps, the midfield battle so important. Punched away. McGovern squeezes the kick. They must tidy up their kicking. He's made a hot start to this match. Cameron, that's a big play.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Pitnet with the tap. Attracted a crowd. Walsh snares the loose ball. Comes free in the tackle. Farms it out. Now it's someone else's problem. He picked his pocket. Harassed into an error. Wilmot wins it back. Great mark. Can he hit a target? Butters read it well and claims the mark. Normally delivers. Hipwood in the clear. He's made a bright start. Cole. This deserves a goal. McGovern gathers. Clever kick. Not his finest moment. What's he got on offer? Away he goes. That's a bruising tackle.
No leniency from the umpire there.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Probing ball. Cole. You can see their confidence growing. Rioli fumbles it. Langford runs onto it. Throws it on the boot. Ainsworth. He's taken a beauty. Inside 50 with the kick. They've left him alone in a dangerous spot. That's unusual. Cripps running in support. They've coughed it up. He's been busy so far. Wilmot's got a fist in. Barris was committed to the contest.
They're tackling with venom today.
De Koning wins the tap. Treloar, what a work ethic he has.
Who's got the wheels? No malice in that, but it has to be a free kick just the same.
Langford chops it off. That's a useful ball. Defence 101 there. Rioli takes the hand pass.
They're tackling with great intent.
Reedy looking for territory. Walsh got to go quickly. Time running out. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. De Koning wins the tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Can't hang on under close attention. Williams gives it everything. Barris heads them off at the pass. Salem looking to extend this margin. Reed has it within range.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Leans back and drills it.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other, clearly. But there's a long way to go.
Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
The big men fly. He'll work all day. Hand pass cut off. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Saad is there to save the day. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Walsh, he's gone. Reed is dangerous when he has space.
100% effort.
Ainsworth, can he impose himself on the match?
Time to turn on the Jets.
Aaliyah showing some pace. Anyone's ball. Florence has it now on centre wing. He's caught. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
He might have thought about the corridor. Quality delivery by foot. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Walsh with the big fist. Treloar. Butler, good hands. Cripps. Easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed it, has he? Oh, he scraped it in.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's a handy buffer they've established. De Koning has probably got the points at this stage. Pendlebury delivers it inside 50. He would have fancied his chances from there. That's commitment to the cause. Dangerous place to lose it.
Run down, great chase.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Zerha has found some space.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Zerha has his first.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Reedy showing his skills. They have a good understanding, those two. Reed appreciates that delivery.
Going at his second.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Florence, it's a tough game. Thought his way through it. Kemp Doesn't want to turn it over there. Treloar in the right spot at the right time. Closed him down. Out of the congestion. In no man's land. Rioli doing the grunt work. He's gone off the ground and kicked a goal.
Looking at the opposition's coach's box, I think some of the toys are about to start coming out of the cot.
We're expecting a good close game today, but so far it's been nothing of the sort. The big men fly. Cripps, they're a big chance here.
Punch that like he meant it.
Butler, sweeping handball. Langford. They've put themselves under pressure. Walsh, Cripps can run and carry. They cannot keep him quiet. Unable to complete the mark. No easy exit. No Pryor, and we'll have a ball up. De Koning looking for territory. Treloar caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Couldn't burst through. Poor hands there. Had some assistance. Langford. De Koning dealt with the pressure. Butters doesn't often waste it. Archie! That one was always his. Approaching the 50. Pulls the trigger. Perhaps prematurely. It's a behind.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Saad goes short with the kick in. Can they work this ball out of defence? You can't question his commitment. They're huffing and puffing. Reed! Great hands there.
He'll expect to convert this.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Good ruck work. Cripps, Walsh. They're moving the footy quickly. That's well played. That might have been dropping the ball. Kemp, Lord, Pitnet. Is anyone home? Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Thumped away. Reed takes the logical option. Cripps. They're irrepressible at the moment. It's there!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The buzzards are circling. Pitnet with a deft tap. Cripps turned over. Delivers a long ball. Good disciplined defence. Boyd, it's not a fair fight. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Reed is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Hollins absorbs the pressure. We'll have a ball up as we approach half-time. Good ruck work. Aliyah kicking for his first. He's off target.
Well, it's not going to change the result this time, but he won't want to kick like that in a close match.
Saad to bring it in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
This one might be settled now. Pitnet wins the tap. Hewitt can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Delivers it inside 50. Honours the lead.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Saad with the footy. Hollins works hard to present. It's not always enjoyable watching a pummeling, but the quality of footy being played here today is something to behold. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
If you're a neutral, well, of course we are, the first half wasn't the contest we'd hoped for. We've got one side functioning at a high level, very cohesive, very skillful, and the other side has been left in their wake, seemingly with few ideas. If they don't try something different, the second half will be more of the same.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Treloar, Hipwood, that's good work rate. They've got winners all over the park. Punched away. Walsh getting back to help the defenders. Dangerous place to turn it over. Farms it out. Terrific forward pressure.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. That can only be holding the ball.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. Tough angle. It'll take his best.
He's been quiet today, but he can make amends with a goal. He's found the post instead.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Saar, tasked with the kick-in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered. Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. Cameron showing his skills. Cripps. Who's front and centre? Ainsworth, stripped of it. Walsh, an ever-present threat. That's not going to be a goal.
Rushed over, and they can reset.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition.
Gee, they're playing well. Takes the short option. Cole has found some space. Bangs it long. Williams went bang. Archie, they're bloodthirsty today. Hipwood working hard and being rewarded.
He's been industrious.
Young tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It's been that kind of day for them.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
No doubt it's hard to stop a team when their ball movement's as good as this. But the most troubling thing is, it's been allowed to be good.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Cameron wins it out of the centre. Trelaw. Williams runs onto it. His field kicking is normally first rate. Pitnet puts the foot down and away he goes.
Wilmot takes an excellent grab.
It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Lever, great body work. Salem breaks the line, throws it on the boot. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers?
Reed, bouncing ball. They are hunting the ball carrier. They're tackling with venom today.
The two big men do battle. Aaliyah, Pendlebury, under pressure. He wouldn't take no for an answer, and will have a throw in.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Pitnet slaps it out. Hewitt. Hollins handballs it to nobody. Evans runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Salem manages to get off a handball. Butters. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Met solidly. Pitnet looking to peg one back. Wilmot read it well. He's generally a good kick, and that's a letdown. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Ridley leading by example.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
The two big men do battle. Trelaw has covered some territory today. Quality delivery by foot. Can he hit a target? They're moving the footy well here. Kicks to space. Cole on centre wing is marked. Searching kick. Archie, he's taken a beauty. He'll be sore in the morning.
They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Aaliyah can't mark. Haywood, it's a hot footy. Can he impose himself on the match? Smith only knows one way. He's been accosted.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Pitnet with a deft tap. Cripps.
He lost his radar there.
That's the value of pressure.
Doesn't often waste it. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Cole has charged into space. Taking time to assess the options. Good thinking and good execution too. Cripps. He won't be happy with that one. Wilmot wins it back. Great mark. They're playing with purpose and poise. Hipwood has got loose. What a game he's having. He's stopped in his tracks. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Cameron has probably got the points at this stage. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Concedes ground. Anyone's ball. Archie leads his opponent. Cameron misses the target and it's out of play.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Cameron has got on top. McGovern, Young, big tackle laid. They've bottled it up. Cameron wins the tap. Trelaw, boot, ball, goal!
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get.
The big men fly. Edging it forward. Hipwood. They cannot keep him quiet. Reed couldn't mark. Young is calm in a crisis.
Can someone finally clear the footy?
Pitnet wins the hit out. Cripps. Credit to those home fans who are still here. This has been a horror show.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
Demoralised, dispirited, disillusioned. All adjectives you can apply. And if that's how I'm feeling, spare a thought for the side who's copping this hiding.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Cameron gets his hand to it. Aliyah, that's well played. What's he got on offer? Kicks inside the forward 50. Thilthorpe commands the footy.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Daylight is clearly running second in this race.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Cameron has rucked tirelessly. Aliyah. Hipwood might be just outside his range.
They're still hungry. Even with the game put to bed, that's a sign of a very good team.
Is this number 4? Defence 101 there.
Happy to concede a behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Saad with the footy. He had one job and he made a meal of it.
To finish off the good work.
Hipwood, what a game he's had. He's doing it all.
Some excellent use of the body to win that mark, and then a calm and accurate finish to top it off.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Cameron smashes it out of there. Aliyah. Young with another spoil. The sprint is on. Saad gets back and should repel. This might well cost them a goal.
Bread and butter, you'd think.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
If you're going to get scored against, you've got to at least know that you made it difficult for your opponent. That wasn't the case there.
It's been an absolute avalanche. Hewitt needed to be clean and wasn't. Out of the congestion.
That's not like him.
Barras wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. The kick is precise. Junk times come early. Hewitt making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Ralph Smith. McGovern.
We've seen that before.
Young has a paddock in front of him. Hewitt absorbs the pressure. Lord snares the loose ball. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. The two big men do battle. Cripps, he's been a shining light. Evans, strong grab. Walsh, Barras, and Bailey's team out again. Normally delivers. Archie pushes into space and receives the footy. Cole in the clear on centre wing. What's he got on offer? That's not going to work. Reed, dangerous to leave on his own. Butler has bobbed up.
He'll be their 8th individual goal kicker if he's successful.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Sometimes it can actually serve the greater good when an opponent tears you to pieces because it lays all your weaknesses bare and leaves no room for self-deception.
Not even the most optimistic of fans would have expected this today. Cripps. Cole spoils. Moya, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Can they finally get on the board? Cameron has had his measure today. Treloar. Hipwood. That's good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. Gee, they're playing well. They're irrepressible at the moment. Williams clears the area. Archie in the centre square. Hipwood. Cameron navigated the traffic. Just had to get it out. Boyd mops that one up. Conservative kick. Hewitt kicks laterally. Butler runs onto it. Provides some run. That's close. He liked it off the boot, but he's not a great judge.
It's almost a shock that they've missed one. They've been so efficient.
Dean to bring it in. Langford wins it back. Thilthorpe. Hipwood takes the hand pass. He should not miss from there, and he doesn't.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Cameron, he's worth his weight in gold. Treloar, which way will it bounce? Hipwood, Ralph Smith, he can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Saar to bring it back in. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
The only competition they've got out there is each other. Reedy gets his hand to it. Hewitt. Haywood. Got right on his back. That's a free. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Lord in the clear. Butters had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Tidy ball. Who's front and centre? And they see it out. Cameron wins it. Ralph Smith. Treloar manages to get off a handball. Butler running in support. He's generally a good kick. Who's got the wheels? Boyd runs onto it. They desperately need a goal. He ran into a brick wall. Chesser. They need a mark. Can't keep hold of it. He's under close attention. It's not a fair fight. We're close now to the final siren, and I think all parties will be pleased to hear it. Cameron is giving him a bath. He's gone in no man's land. Langford gives it everything. Saar went bang. Reed, I think he called for that. Good kick. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Treloar gets to it first. That's poor play. 100-point wins don't come along very often, but that is the case today. They'll enjoy the review of this match. What a performance that was, Half. What did you make of it?
Gosh, it's hard to know what to say about that. That was an utter evisceration of a team ill-equipped to compete today. You have to feel sorry for them and their supporters. Surely it can only get better from here.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress. Finally, we are underway and words give way to actions. Grundy wins the first tap. Warner, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Heaney gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Roberts, Jordan, Warner, bad error there. Kicks to space. The kick was centimetre perfect. Doesn't often waste it. Anyone's ball. Thilthorpe dealt with the pressure. Langford pulls the trigger, perhaps prematurely. It's a behind.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
No time like the present. Goes laterally. Thilthorpe within range. Can make them pay.
They should already have put the first on the board, but no harm done if this goes through.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Trying to catch them out. Time to measure the kick. Thilthorpe takes an excellent grab.
Got to make the most of their early ascendancy.
From the impossible angle, it's not impossible for him.
They could have had the first a little earlier, of course, but no damage done.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Grundy with a deft tap. Heaney. The kick was misdirected. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Ball to be won on centre wing. It's amounted to nothing. Harassed into an error. Defence 101 there. Warner. He's wrapped up. He's so good in close. Mills. Wilmot doing what he does best. Campbell, quick snap, and that's a goal!
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
2 points in it. The big men fly. Kelly somehow released the ball. Terrific tackle. Lack of awareness there. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
The kick was ill-directed. He's been busy so far. Roberts, he's kicked it high. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Barris, desperate to win it back. Can he hit a target? Archie, great hands there. That's skillful. Goulden couldn't finish what he started. Got to go quickly. Time running out. Wilmot ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Searching kick. Mills fumbles it. Feeling the heat. Treloar leads his opponent. Cole on centre wing. Goulden reads the play so well. They're tackling with great intent. Cameron with the tap. Treloar delivers it inside 50. Thilthorpe just shoveled it out. McCartan is calm in a crisis. Good tackle. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close.
Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
All signs are pointing to this being a close match all day. Neither side has been able to assert any dominance in clearances or inside 50s, and it's obviously close on the scoreboard. If it continues like this, we're in for a treat.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again,
Hipwood.
Butters.
Good luck catching him.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Rampy normally delivers. Cameron wins it back. Great mark.
Is anyone home?
Goulden went bang. Butters throws it on the boot. Punched away. Blakey. Dangerous place to lose it. Thilthorpe. De Koning.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Grundy slaps it out. Goulden.
Big tackle laid. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick.
Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Grundy. Cole intercepts.
He's been industrious.
Archie
Outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
Grundy displaying great endeavour. Boot to ball just in time. Cole
With another contested mark. They just keep kicking it to him.
Cameron makes position. The kick is precise. What's he got on offer? Waiting for someone to come at him. Langford, strong grab. Archie, he just dropped it. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Honours the lead.
He'll pump them into attack once more.
De Koning gets to the front spot. This is good ball movement.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. It's a handy buffer they've established.
Cameron slaps it out. Treloar stripped of it. Warner, Butters in the centre square. Takes them on. Kicking for his first. Rampy got a fist in.
Not much he could have done there.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Grundy showing his skills. Heaney, Goulden. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Ball spills free in the tackle. Grundy takes the short option. Rosas on a lead. That'll work. Heaney squeezes the kick. Not his finest moment. He's just about kicked the cover off it. Good disciplined defence. Heaney, I don't think he meant to smother it. That's poor play. Rosas wins the contest hands down. Cameron got in the way. Sends them inside 50 again.
We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
We've got two hungry midfields going head-to-head, and there's very little to choose between them at the moment. If one can get on top, even for 10 minutes, it could make a big difference. Both forward lines look capable of taking advantage of additional supply.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Cameron. That's a bit of a waste.
I felt that one from here. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up.
Grundy punches it out of the ruck. Hand pass cut off. Lays it off. They've given it back.
No easy exit.
Now it's someone else's problem. Rampy. Was that a throw? De Koning with time
For a flying start to the term. It's online. He's drilled it. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
Cameron wins it. Treloar. He's gone. Grundy. They've put themselves under pressure. Kelly farms it out. Treloar couldn't get a disposal.
He had prior opportunity.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Good kick. Quality delivery by foot. They desperately need a goal. It's been that kind of day for them. His field kicking is normally first rate. Warner gets there first.
I've liked his game today.
Salem gathers. Kelly. The pickup is superb. Cripps Is this number 4 on the bounce? It surely is. Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Cameron showing his skills. Malikan runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Butler chops it off. Takes them on. Going for goal, flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Roberts pushes into space and receives the footy.
Some indirect ball movement here. Cripps cuts it off. Seizes the moment.
He's inspiring himself.
Good handball. McCartan gets to it first. Roberts, can he find a teammate? That's well played. Kicks to centre wing. Barris couldn't complete the mark. Solid tackle.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Rucks go at it. Sarong, Goulden, he's under close attention. Can he be the fire starter? Pendlebury runs onto it. McInerney has it now on centre wing.
Slipped through his fingers.
Ralph Smith, that could come back to bite. Bounced straight off his chest. Malikan in the right spot at the right time. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They need a spark. Ralph Smith didn't need to be asked twice. Warner, he's caught.
It's not a fair fight.
Malikan, McInerney, out of the congestion. Sarong takes the hand pass. Got to nail this one. And he does. Can that ignite them?
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
You wouldn't know it's a practice match. Both sides have been hard at it, and I reckon there are a few players already feeling the pinch with a quarter to go. It's been a solid hit-out for both sides, and they'll take plenty out of it, irrespective of the result.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Treloar, bouncing ball. He's set upon. Lowers the eyes. Mills does well under pressure. Sarong marks on centre wing. What's he got on offer? Gives it everything. Campbell, desperate defence. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Goulden, ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Grundy got his palm to it. McInerney in no man's land. Sarong in the thick of it as ever. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Wilmot wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Warner clears the area.
He'll feel that one. He's drawn a crowd. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Foot race on the wing. Hipwood hasn't seen a lot of it. Which way will it bounce? Zerha, a bit of a panicked handball. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. And they're out of trouble. The kick was centimetre perfect. Doesn't often waste it. Alia takes an excellent grab. Sets a task for the forwards. Zerha uses the body well.
No way back for them if this goes through.
He can dispatch them here. He's flushed it. And that's the ball game.
If you had any doubt before, you shouldn't now.
They're streaming towards the exits now. The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. Hipwood, probably too far out to score.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Gets onto it. No trouble with the distance, but only a behind.
The full forward has my sympathies.
Looking for a quick transition. Mills can keep it moving. He's generally a good kick. It's a dreadful mistake. Golden opportunity here. Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Malikan to bring it in. He's hit up the lead. A chance to clear now. Barris read it well. What's he got on offer? Forward they go again. No wonder coaches go grey. Good work rate. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. That's careless kicking. Looking for two in a row. Blakey tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Well, they gave it everything. It just wasn't enough on the day.
What did you make of that match, Harv?
That was lacklustre, to be honest, and both sides would have hoped for a little more polish, pre-season or not.
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Cameron wins the first hit out. Treloar. Butters under pressure. Archie. Here's a chance. Steadies. Fires. And misses.
I don't know who his opponent is, but he's just been given a warning.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Honours the lead. Good looking kick. Cripps within range. Can make them pay. Maybe he could have gone himself. This ought to end in a goal.
This is what he gets paid to do. Kick these goals.
Leans back and drills it. 1-1 to nothing. English gets his hand to it. Kelly throws it on the boot. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Archie onto the non-preferred. It's loose inside the 50. Zerha. Hipwood read it well and claims the mark.
To finish off the good work.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. It's a handy buffer they've established. English punches it out of the ruck. Bontempelli. And we will do it all again. English got his palm to it. Richards. Baker. He just dropped it. Who's at home? Davidson. That one was always his. Well-weighted kick. Good disciplined defence. Hines swoops and kicks a goal. It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Treloar leading from the front. He's made a bright start. Archie is hard to beat one-on-one.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Struck it well. No problems there. The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Cameron showing his skills. Treloar. Hipwood working hard and being rewarded.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
What's he got on offer? Takes the safe option. Davidson can keep it moving. He might have thought about the corridor. Spills the mark. Buderick.
They're tackling with great intent.
Punch clear. Bontempelli. I think he called for that. Clever kick. Perryman on a lead. Hipwood just had to get it out. Reed in the right spot. Cripps. Lob. Desperate to win it back. It's not a fair fight. The umpire will have it. English with a deft tap. Richards. Bramble. Selwood getting involved. Jacques. The kick was centimetre perfect. Doesn't often waste it. Cameron couldn't quite. Davidson kicks laterally. Perryman read that one right off the boot. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Defence 101 there. Lob. He's lost possession. Cripps breaks the line. Gets his kick despite the heat. Zerha snares the loose ball. Thilthorpe. Run down. Great chase.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
They need a spark. That is very charitable.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
There are some danger signs already. This is looking like it could become one-sided.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Cameron wins it out of the centre. Treloar. Hipwood fighting hard. Can they find a late goal? Reed manages to get off a handball. No easy exit. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
It's a 4-kick game, which isn't a match-winning lead at this stage, but it actually feels like the difference between the sides was even greater than that in the first quarter. The inside 50 discrepancy is significant. If that doesn't turn around, this game could almost be settled by half-time.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
You can't afford to do that too often. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Alarm bells are ringing.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
This for the ideal start. He's made good connection, and they have the first of the term. Well, they weren't concerned before. They should be now. The big men fly. Bontempelli attracted a crowd. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. English has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Through the centre square he goes. Norton has it within range.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He's given it a tug and missed.
That ball should be heading back to the centre. Horrible miss.
Going for territory. English spoils. Cameron. Archie. What can he do with it? Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. English looking for territory. Bontempelli, a model of consistency. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. It's eluded him. Bontempelli. Barris intercepts the hand pass. Norton read it best and will cut the margin.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Hammers it home.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. English wins it. They have a good understanding, those two. He had prior opportunity.
It's a hot footy today.
Another goal, and they'll believe. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. It's amounted to nothing. That's careless. Ridley gets in the way. He might have thought about hand passing. He's set upon. He's been quiet. Maynard showing why he's such a good defender. Little one to half back. Langford with a chance to run. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Butters has found some space. He's been industrious. In no man's land. Kelly caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Butters. That might have been dropping the ball. The kick was misdirected. Normally delivers. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he hit a target? Butters. Langford. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Hipwood outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
They keep getting this kind of supply. The scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Spills out in the tackle. Sanders. Can he impose himself on the match? Baker. Might be time for one more score here. Fraser couldn't complete the mark. They have absolutely spifflicated him. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. English showing his skills. Not on my watch, he says. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He's been busy so far. The halftime siren sounds, and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
There are already a few players sucking in the deep breaths. There's nothing like match play to show you where you're at physically. The match hasn't reached any great standards, but the players are attacking the contest in a manner befitting greater stakes. It'll be interesting to see who runs it out better.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Richards squeezes the kick. They've put themselves under pressure. Trelaw, clever handball. Butters, he wouldn't take no for an answer. Big tackle laid. Buderick doing the grunt work. English honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Delivers to centre half forward. Lever couldn't haul that one in. Butters didn't need to be asked twice. Maynard, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Some indirect ball movement here. Archie, stripped of it. Langford, it sits, and he's in business. Can he find a teammate? Butters gets a kick away. Time to turn on the Jets. Couldn't burst through. Karmas leads his opponent. Kicks to centre wing. Richards couldn't hold it under pressure. Barras takes an excellent grab. That's not ideal. Baker went bang. Butters, they can smell victory. Decides to go. Gives the handball away. Archie. Ralph Smith, was that a throw? He's generally a good kick. Salem doing what he does best. Richards. Butters in the centre square. O'Donnell in the right spot at the right time. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Lowers the eyes. Cripps runs onto it. Claims the advantage and can shoot it goal. He's put it through.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
A 5-goal margin is probably reflective of the way this game is being played. English with a deft tap, like Batman and Robin. Richards. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Trelaw. He's everywhere at the moment.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Long ball in. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Cameron wins it down. Kelly couldn't get a disposal. Baker, which way will it bounce?
It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Cameron with the tap. Sanders, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Cole read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Trelaw has charged into space. Kicks laterally. Baker clears the area. Butters, can they catch them out on the turnover? They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Salem says thank you very much. Cameron can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
It's not over yet, but it might be soon. English got his palm to it. Bontempelli. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Butters. Butler. Incisive handball. Archie with an opportunity. Hipwood. Couldn't get an effective disposal.
He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Chips to half-back. Karmas presents in space. That's good vision. Richards can keep it moving. They've got to get a wriggle on. Jones has got loose. Baker, Liberatore, all alone in the centre square. This will be their first entry for a while. Punched away. Croft, you asked for it, you got it.
They're tackling with venom today.
English wins the hit out. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. Maybe there's a glimmer of hope, just a glimmer. Good ruck work. Kennedy, Butters, one step ahead. Delivers it inside 50. Lobb is a rock in defence. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly below their best.
What's happening down there, Gary?
You wouldn't know it's a practice match. Both sides have been hard at it, and I reckon there are a few players already feeling the pinch with a quarter to go. It's been a solid hit-out for both sides, and they'll take plenty out of it, irrespective of the result.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Salem cuts them off yet again. ignoring the corridor for now. That's a good option, and this looks promising. What's he got on offer? No wonder coaches go grey. It's hard to find a winner for them today. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. Searching kick. Lob continues to be a thorn in their side. Tidy ball. Seizes the moment. Throws it on the boot. Felt the pressure. O'Donnell desperate to win it back. Kennedy. Croft dishes it off. Bontempelli. They cannot keep him quiet. Well played. I've liked his game today. Liberatore. No one's gone near him. And he could make them pay.
If he can steer this one through, you just never know.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Probably a case of too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility.
They've pulled a couple back now, but there's still plenty to do if they're going to get back into this one. English,
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
suddenly there's some belief about them. Bramble. They'll need to be more careful than that. Salem shows them a clean pair of heels. Treloar, who's at home? Good disciplined defence. Lob, no easy exit.
Oh, it's been paid. It's effectively a free goal.
It's a brain fade. The coach will surely forgive him as long as they don't lose by a kick.
No trouble at all.
You get the feeling they've done enough now. The two big men do battle. Kennedy, they need a spark. Croft gathers on the half volley. An ill-directed hand pass. Looking to peg one back. Salem fumbles it. Croft, bouncing ball. Cameron runs onto it. Just had to get it out. Rioli, foot race on. Who can get there first? Cripps. Good ball handling under pressure. Handballs it to nobody. Reed, an ever-present threat. Thilthorpe.
That's commitment to the cause.
He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. De Koning got his palm to it. Aliyah. It's there! The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. English.
They won't blame him.
Bontempelli. Cole wins it back. Great mark. They found the magic formula. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. He's been prolific. Ridley goes without it. Norton. Bontempelli. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this.
And the commentator's curse strikes again.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Trying to catch them out. You can see their confidence growing. Manages to find a teammate. Waiting for someone to come at him. That's a useful ball. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Good thinking and good execution too. He might have thought about the corridor. Archie! That one was always his. Jacques got a fist in. Rioli inside 50 with the kick. This is a joy to watch.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it. They're streaming towards the exits now. De Koning smashes it out of there. Treloar, Hipwood on a lead. Can he find a teammate? That's well played.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. The two big men do battle. Treloar is a clearance beast. Penetrating ball.